Welcome to From Creeping to Preaching. I'm your host, Renee R. White, a proud native Washingtonian, born and raised and still live here in the heart of D.C. I spent many years of my life in this incredible city, and it's not just my home, it's where my story began and where my passion for uplifting my community, especially the youth. This podcast is a space where we can have real, raw conversations about life, faith, and purpose, all rooted in an experience of someone who has walked these very streets and understands the struggles and the beauty of life in DC. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2026. Happy New Year. Ooh, happy New Year. This is season 3, episode 8. 2026 is here, y'all. Happy New Year. Welcome to For Creeping to Preaching. Your girl, Renee. I'm your host. Here we go. Today's episode, I could like to call it, Like a Phoenix, I Rise. Like a Phoenix, I Rise. And this one is personal. This one comes from the ashes. This one comes from a place where I didn't think I would survive. But I did. If you're listening right now and you feel lost, defeated, embarrassed, or broken, this episode is for you. Take a breath, take a breather, walk with me, because this is not a polished story. This is a real one. Remember, I lost my home, not just a house, but home. But my sense of stability, my foundation, the place that made me feel like I was somebody. Then came the bankruptcy. And let me tell you, that word alone carries so much shame. Oh, so much shame. I lost my direction. I lost my confidence. I lost me. I remember asking myself over and over again, why me? Why now? What did I do wrong? Where do I go from here? I was depressed. I was defeated, embarrassed, and tired of starting over. This wasn't just bad luck. This felt like life was piling on. And the scariest part, I didn't know who I was without everything I lost. Rock bottom is quiet. It's just you and your thoughts. No applause, no safety net, no one coming to save you. Just you. I lost my livelihood, my sense of purpose, my pride, and I kept asking myself, how do you rebuild when you don't even recognize the woman in the mirror? I didn't have answers. I only had questions and pain. But what I didn't know at the time was this. Rock bottom is not the end. It's the soil. The soil. And then I looked around and I saw him standing there. I wasn't looking for love. I wasn't looking for commitment. I wasn't looking for anything deep. I just wanted a companion. Nothing serious, nothing attached, something disposable. Because when you've been through enough pain, you don't want to feel anything too deeply. But life had other plans. We moved slow, very slow, because I was terrified of bringing my old me into something new. I had unresolved issues, unhealed wounds, unspoken fears. So I hid what was really happening with me. Not because I wanted to deceive. No, not at all. But because I was still trying to understand me, understand who I am, understand Renee. It took over a year before I allowed my heart to be open again, to truly open again. A whole year. A year of talking, listening, sharing, sitting with uncomfortable truths. I had to learn how to say, this is who I am, this is where I am, and this is what I need. No pretending, no rushing, no mask. And this wasn't easy because I spent decades and decades wearing one. Healing required patience, not perfection. Here's what I learned. You don't rise like a phoenix by avoiding the fire. You rise by surviving it. I had to accept the loss, the disappointment, the mistakes, and the shame. Acceptance didn't mean approval. It meant freedom. And slowly, my confidence returned. My voice returned. My sense of self returned. Not the old Renee. No, not her. But a wiser, a stronger, more honest version. So now I want to ask you, have you ever lost everything and didn't know who you were? Have you ever had to start over when you were tired of starting over? Have you ever wanted connection but were afraid to open up your heart? If you've been there, what did you do? How did you accept it? What changes did you have to make? What did your rebuilding look like? I want to hear from you because somebody listening right now is standing in the ashes, right there in the ashes, wondering if they'll ever rise again. Let me leave you with this. You are not broken. You are becoming. And just because you lost something doesn't mean you lost yourself. Sometimes what burns away was never meant to come with you into your next chapter. Like a phoenix, I rise. And so will you. Thank you for listening to me. If you're interested in this episode, and if this episode touched your heart, share it with someone who you think may need it. Email me, DM me, or drop me your story at creepingandpreaching.com. I love to hear from you. Until next week, 9 a.m. in the morning. On Friday, you can catch me on iHeart, Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And you can also subscribe to catch up for old episodes. And you can go on Amazon or Barnes & Noble and grab your copy. As you read along, you'll see all the twists, the turns, and the triumph unfolding, gaining a deeper understanding of my testimony and life, changing lessons behind every story. Let's walk this path together. Your journey of healing and hope is just one page away. Let's keep this conversation going. I'm excited to hear how you peeling back your layers and embracing your moment. Like a phoenix, I rise. I'd like to thank my producer, McKinley, with Moving Emotion by Mac. Until next time, stay real, stay honest, and stay true to who you are. See you next week.